Okay, abusua ba makwaba stronko so edeba POG Media so. Abusua jembonra jensen. National Service Scandal by Gifty Oware Nana B and an Akuffo or mom behind the National Service Scandal. Na abusua yenya info bi intel bi a abusua Akuffo Addo. Say audio Akuffo Addo Alfred John Dramani Mahama say all panacho our chest a bribe cry na yes obitua ama John Dramani Mahama a gifty Oware say ye be prosecute no ne asanso ajeli na abusua ono Akuffo Addo no beye abusua sama make na nya asan keto Akuffo Addo pa John Dramani Mahama acho say osrena ene attorney general ba abonten be kasai or say MPs bi atu scam and bi omo pese saa case no foolish case abusua Kevin Taylor ba abonten de saa nipa MP kura sika no esi ne so ene Akuffo Addo no ma omo backdoor omo pese Gifty Oware ne NSS scandal foolish case abusua John Dramani Mahama no man of his words Akuffo Addo abone bongalata enye the answer mo enko na kompoti nsema ekos credit goes to Loud Silence TV omo and this info we edbrey medamase
time comes na me strike here obi gojina bebi nka say Kevin pese ogu ohini we ni ase ohini bi enso nchen Ghana. So I'm setting the record straight because I have text messages and conversations are more hinfunibi. You are trying to find your way to the Jubilee House to beg for criminals. It should end from today. Oh, mundi matem, where do I wine? Sana mukai from the beginning ye drew her. The also ya bemano. That person should go on ye onkoso no onye sadiano. Me, I've set the rules. Me naturally me NDC ni o. It is our NDC now adwene ya will say. Kevin MP NDC ni you are making a big mistake. Sa pigs way MPP for way I don't affiliate with them. Moi. I just want the right thing done. So when NDC now the right thing you are my brother, you are my sister. So when MPP now the right thing you are my brother, you are my sister. But what I'm seeing in the MPP majority moi. They don't even want to accept somebody Ghana bonnet. That is why I've placed them where they are. And they are going to be there for 42 years. And I'm setting the record straight today. I didn't come to do this because I want to be friends with somebody in the NDC. No. Nobody is my friend in the NDC. Obviously, I have friends I talk to in the NDC. But don't think, say, a kafewa, I'll be sitting here and protecting you. No. Nipana ya tu Abama and I say he cannot protect you. I cannot do that for you. He has put his presidency on the line and saying he will not protect any corrupt person in his government. Why should I be sitting here protecting you? I don't have time for that. Now, my mention statement to be a Attorney General here in there. Mr. P. Yeah. Now let me move to Mr. P. Can we move? Now let me move to something and the Attorney General can yeah. Majority of you guys, you did not pay attention. And the Attorney General can see me. Matisse Gifty Oware. Nana the Akuffo Addo wants to find a way to talk to John Mahama on her behalf. Mr. Mahama. You've not seen my crazy part before. President John Mahama, I have heard that Nana Akuffo Addo and his team are trying to find ways to talk to you, to let Gifty Oware walk. Mr. President, maybe you have not seen the crazy part of me. Maybe the NDC, you have not seen the crazy part of me. And we are all here. If a call comes through, I will know. If Akuffo Addo decides to plead for Gifty Oware, now MDC4, Mama Gifty Oware goes through the cracks. Power. You see how power works. So when kuta power, yeah. you people will understand. Mr. President, that's the intel I have. Nana Akufo is trying to have a conversation with you to find a way to let Gift Oware off. Never. It should never even cross your mind. Remember, the power you have today was given to you by the people on the streets. And the same people on the street can take that power from you. The young man, Akuffo pole, a ball flag. The young man now take and pay car when accident. The young Abrewana Obejina Kwahu, Ojan and Yama Hobetu Abamano, those are the people who made you president. Don't ever forget. And I know you know that more than me because you have been there before and you know how it works. So I am not in the position to advise you, with all due respect. I can never advise you because of your experience in politics. And you know, at least you have gone through this before. You have driven on this road before. You know where all the potholes are. I don't have that experience you have as a leader, so I know you should know better. That's all that I can say. And I believe, and I trust you, and I know from how you have started, you will not disappoint Ghanaians. If you are going to allow the Akuffo administration to come in, the way, if you allow them to come in, they will dissolve your government. I know that for sure. If you create any opportunity for them, if you entertain these criminals, they will destroy you and destroy your government. And you people will never see power again. So this is just a respectful caution. The people on the street are angry. They know you can develop. They know you can build. They know you can construct. They know you can bring the economy back. What they want you to do is to prosecute. That is what they need from you. You have taken less than 4 years to build KJTia, build Sewia, build Konfanoche, Kaswa, build Kotokra. They know you can use 1 year to build what you want to build because you have done it before. They need from you right now, what they need is for you to prove that people are supposed to be accountable. Attorney General said something today. Tie video we ye parliament can semicho efa National Service Secretariat. Sa Gift Oware no. Sa Akroma omoboy no. Later in the month or the weeks to come, Attorney General will come. I'm going to do investigations, but Makachom say, I am ahead of the Attorney General. I am ahead because I have a team that is doing serious job even ahead of Ghana security agencies. The corruption at ACO, National Service Secretariat, you have no idea. But I know the Attorney General, they are going closer to something like that. Maybe they are not there yet. I don't know. But I am there. And I'm maybe BS watch Ghana for. In the Attorney General, another investigative agencies, you people will understand it well. Because me yes, investigations and I know what was going on at National Service Secretariat. Now, listen very well. Attorney General was talking about National Service Secretariat, almost scandal. TNA, there's a word in there called vendors.
So the properties that are in their names, they are joint. So indeed, we now have evidence of payments that were made into the accounts of the top executives of the National Service by vendors, private vendors, and staff of the scheme. We also have evidence that in November 2024, and listen to this carefully, the CEO of the National Service Scheme and others paid a Ghanaian MP to kill the story in the media and to defend them. Now this is a developing story, and more will come out very soon.
The MP, I'll tell you, I'll give you the names. It's not a big deal. But Oka National Service Secretariat as Oka vendors. Say National Service war, they are paying some monies through vendors or to vendors. Now my mention will be on scandal no National Service Secretariat. Give to Oware. Mr. S, get me give to Oware's picture. Now I'm sure give to Oware and Nanabi. Let me show you what they did. I know they will open investigations into it, and I know for now they are far in there. But maybe church be much Ghana for. Now mo sika give to Oware and Nanabi mo wia. Our National Service Secretariat. Now you know what they did. Oh say omo buy no, and na omo shemra say. I was a National Service for through e-switch card. Okay. That was how they started stealing from you people. And we are talking about millions of dollars. For the 8 years no more power now. Let me show you what they did. In the MPP bar power now, and I'm say all national service beneficiaries or whatever you want to call them, they have to be paid through e-switch. Now, sa e-switch card na omde ka say every national service in Libya, I was say, Mr. S, do you have a picture for me? I need to place a picture on it so that it will make it easy for people to understand the person I'm talking about. Let me put a picture on. Get me Nana B's picture too. Maybe show Sibia scam and course or national service no. Who you are better. Now this is the gift to a worry girl. Girl we and a Udi Ghana dream. She put this crime together on Nana B. That's how they made so much money. They made millions of dollars at our expense. Now this is how they started it. Omoba National Service Secretariat no. And I'm catching a Ghana for say, I'm dem raffle fraba. Every single person bia oya den oya Ghana niya yebetua no ka as a national service person. I need to put this full up because in here pass I'll put the pictures up. Thank you, team. Pictures in here because Emma Ghana for who nipa ya can asem. All right, this is the guy. All right. Now, this lady and Nana B, this is what they did. And I know, the investigations and Tom Fahon, and the Attorney General, investigations are Asama Miki Ebebim. Now, Saga away on Nana B at National Service, this is what they did. Amoba no Meshem Brebi said, so be National Service in Kwadia, say bet your car, I was set unya e-switch. Now, what they did was that Omu create e-switch card, Emma, ghost names. Now, hundreds of thousands of ghost names don't create here. So what they did was that in Tianfa say almost creating 200,000 as ghost names. Right now, you say a bit your national service Nibia car. I was say you turn a car egu e-switch. So it meaning also it goes through a vendor for the person to be paid. Now, what these people did was that they introduced NPP ghost names into the national service numbers. No? And I give to a worry, and in an abimo, far trusted people in their party from the National Service Secretariat. And na omoma sanko for the omo fingerprint. I register hundreds and thousands of e-switch. Inti, what they did was that omunya nipa ba akona sa nipa no and then the fingerprint, and I'm printing about 200,000 and over e-switch cards. So automatically, those e-switch cards now creating, it is for national service personnel. Now, what happens in the say every month, that person or those people, they can take like 10 people or 5 people, register, and each person because of our fingerprinter, the create a e-switch card nipa ba could be a bit more nipa 50,000 and 20,000 and 10,000 on your fingertips. Sa e-switch card it goes to one name, one fingerprint. Now what happens in the say month in the draw. Now say you be national service for car. So national service for 1.5 million. 500,000 it is theirs. Do you know how they go take the money? One person will go to the bank. They have connection with the bank managers. And the sign panel will come. Sa one fingerprint no wire one card it represents 500,000 personnel. It's that person will go and you bet 500,000 ghost names at their masani panel because they created one person 500,000 e-switch cards. But you don't see the physical card. But the fingerprint back and a year 500,000 e-switch card on the system. In the Sani Pani banker, the people they did that with, they know. Into a Rema, they know that this person is coming to take 300,000 national service personnel with one e-switch card, because one e-switch card it represents nipa bear 300 and not 10,000 and not 20,000. So what they will do is they will pay that person's money into Sanipan account. It will go to this guy and this lady. They will tell you, say, first you know something? Yeah, they say that is how they stole from you, and they stole millions. And what they did was that they insisted that every national service personnel we have to pay you through e-switch. And a create fingerprint back, the fingerprint they create e-switch cards 200 on the system and 50,000 on the system. National service for no omdosu. Inti yebetuma say amwako what 10,000 every month biano bank way any manager na bekasa okwa you are coming to take 10,000 national service personnel for, because on the system there is a e-switch card, there is a fingerprint. That is how this lady and Nanabi stole millions, and it was monthly basis. It will do some time now the real national service for Yentiomoka, but not ghost names for they have been paid, because these people they make sure say the ghost names are the priority. Into to say national service for Kim na ebimo catch or say you no, because they have created this thing, and that is how they were able to get in the system. So they were making free money. The money that the finance minister will pay into it, 70% goes to them, because they have created e-switch. Right now, if you trace the e-switch, you see what will happen. Into the national service under these people, 70% was ghost names, but they created e-switch for them. So as far as this e-switch, it means it's a personnel. And that is how Nana B, any girl they stole from Ghana. This is how they stole the money. And we have done our investigations to the point we know all the vendors they used. We know all the banks, where they went. That's why I'm saying I am ahead of the Attorney General, the investigative department. The damage these people did, Sika and Anabi nigga we viano. You have no idea. And what they did is they have this in several banks, so they don't do it at one bank. In so many banks. And you say what 20 banks, 30 banks are. All that they do is they send their people there the e-switch card. Nipa ba kope oba or representing nipa 200 or representing nipa 1,002. The bank managers know. They deal with them. They'll pay it through the accounts. And all ghost names. Now national service in the salary delay. Now you check ghost names for this kind of money. Into bar, almost go and check the data. All these people have been paid. Why are you saying you have not been paid? We are doing our best, because you can only be paid through e-switch. Because when you go on a system to people with e-switch, they have been paid, but you can never notice, you can never find those people in real life. In the days to come, maybe I'll show the list of banks. Any nipa almost small mom no. These are criminals. You have no idea, right? So you might think, say, now we more idea. Boni omodino. Anytime I'm going to say, omoda. No, these people they are calculated. They are criminals. You see, they connive with these bank managers, and they do this damage. Yani youth, yet it is social media and so. Ena yetiem kwasiafo. Abra, the real issues are there. The real issues are there. International Service for do the calculation for 8 years. Say omo ni pampo 500,000 boom. Now their ghost names. Now my e-switch card. Now omo calculate the money. Calculate the money. Even 2 years. Do the calculation and see. And it's not like they are being paid 6 months, 6 months. They are paid every 30 days. These people are paid like millionaires. You to say millionaires. This girl, what to estate, what to S class, what she She's wearing a $40,000 watch. She's being paid every 30 days, millions into her account, free. You see, they had no idea they were going to lose power. It was off their table because they had put things in place to do these things for years. And right now, no, they are confused about everything. They don't know what to do. Yeah? Imagine, say, Edubuahiwe, MPP had won power. Do you know how rich he would have been? And our own Jinin Koho. Edubuahia Mekan Asam Choy, National Signal Bureau. Imagine, say, the NPP had won power. They would have moved that guy from where he was to national security, to head national security. The last time we saw national security document, and I'm sure say national security, the damage they are even doing at national security. I'm sure they you people here document way. This is national security for whom. Besides, let me do this. But the document I'm sure the damage these people are doing to you. Your national security. You see this? Maybe just 2 documents. We are mature documents with that. We are no busan. Remember, say National Signal Bureau, they are below, and I say almost national security. I say the president, the government, if they want to catch, damage I'm sure they be. I'm going to put this on the screen. I will enlarge it. This is a year here. This is 2.6 budget by chart of account. We are national security, Ministry of National Security. So 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Share our budget now. I'm sure I did be. Oh, sir, who read our budget now? Security Advisory Service. 2020, almost spending 19 million cedis. 2022, 21, I was spending 219 million cedis. 2022, 219 million cedis. And at 2023, 290 million cedis. Just Security Advisory Service, the advice. Now, when it comes to other expenses, which you don't know, under national security and national security bureau, other these they are all under national security. Over other expenses are 119 million cedis. 2020, spending. You don't know where the expenses went. 2021, 119, 2022, 119, 2023. Then figures don't change, they are static. An agency that is working with different people with different budget and receipts, their budget does not change. 219, 219, 219, 219. Over other expenses are 119, 2020, 119, 2021, 119, 2022, 119, 2023. It hasn't changed. Ask yourself. They are just copy and pasting. They're stealing from you. Now, over compensation of employees, we don't know the abode to the prior or under national security. 346 million. You see the numbers. Now, look at this. Share expenditure trend for the medium term. The Ministry of National Security has apportioned a budget of 332 million 878 million 325 million Ghana cedis and 415 million Ghana cedis for 2017-2018 financial year respectively. Into 2017, almost spending 325 million Ghana cedis. 2018, 415 million. It jumped. Now the total expenditure for 2017 stood at 324 million. In terms of expenditure, classification, an amount of 249 million. Now, when you go to the table, I'm telling you where the corruption is happening. Akuffo under national security. Now here, agency 2018 approved budget, national security compensation compensation 355 million Ghana cedis compensation. Actual expenditure, almost spend day, almost a compensation of 203 million. So 152 million, almost who be a fire. Sikane damn fi yehu. Over goods and services, 2018, 49 million. Actual expenses, expenditure, almost spending 30 million out of the 49 million. 18 million. Your friend variance, they could not account for it. Now, for the period 2019 to 2022, the medium-term expenditure for mainly government of Ghana funds is projected to increase from 554 million to 1 billion. From 2019 to 2022, the expenditure moved from 554 million to 1 billion over. So when I tell you, say, the things you are seeing, say, Attorney General Kachira will say, oh, the NSS, this is what is happening there. They know that a lot, maybe they have not gotten there yet. Maybe the crimes now, you have no idea the seriousness of what we are seeing. It will take us about 42 years. And we have to clean the system slowly and gradually. The same time, checking people in government and making sure we are also developing. It is not easy. You cannot use 4 years and 8 years to do this. You want to build a nation. You want to check criminals who stole from you. You are also checking your own government, people who have intentions of stealing. The same time, you need to make sure your economy is booming. You are creating job opportunities. This is not something you use 4 years to do. These people left a galamsey menace that you cannot use 10 years to even fight. So nobody should think, say, this is just a 2-year, 4-year Mahama term. No, this goes deep. It goes beyond 40 years. Because these people have caused a lot of harm. They have destroyed lives. We are not joking. We are done with allowing people to distract you. Unnecessary jokes, unnecessary fooling, tribalism, stray dogs fooling. We are looking at building a nation and holding people accountable. That is my job. Whoever has to be taken care of on every street in the world, we will do it. It is on the table. But we should not be distracted.
Okay, I was winning and some so our political highway. So a year Akuffo and Guasie, Chrono Wapo, and I see an opa a year. John Dramani Mahama Acho, Kevin Taylor, so expose a gifty or a being in a call for any the better master some of the Penny Cocotis are old we at the Maya, POG Media, so.